back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. I was gone for a little bit there on a retreat, so I was not able to get your bi-weeklies out for the first part of October, but don't fret, because there will be something coming after these mid-month readings, either a weekly or a bi-weekly reading for you guys, so over on YouTube. But this is a general mid-month reading. It will look at the energies of your past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading. So let's see what is going on for Virgo. And I'm reading for all Virgos out there that may be watching, whether you're a Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising, have your, if you're a Virgo on the house cusp, or you have your Venus in Virgo or your Mars in Virgo. I did just see the Chariot there. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian, or you could have Cancer in your chart. Also, travel. You could be traveling a lot this month by car. Let's see. I didn't see what that was. I almost flipped over. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What do we need to know about Virgo? What are the most important messages and energies you'd like to share for Virgo? Looking at their past, present, and future, please. For all my Virgos out there that may be watching. What is going on with Virgo? Please show me their past, present, and future. Okay. Starting with your recent past, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, clarified with the Ten of Rods, the Seven of Rods, the Judgment in reverse, Judgment card in reverse. Going into your current situation, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Three of Rods. Going into your future, you have the Devil, the Queen of Wands upright, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Rods reversed, and the Star in reverse. Your outcome for the month of October is the Fool in reverse, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor in reverse as the underlying theme or challenge of your reading. Virgos, how are you doing? Let's talk about these cards here. You have a lot, you have, you know, a fair share. You have a couple major arcana, but not a lot. I'd say you have like at least one per week that I can see here. And the rest are, you know, minor arcana, so mundane energies. I see a lot of, first of all, I just want to say, I do feel like, I feel your pain. I have a Virgo moon, so I know you guys are probably going through something right now. It's not been the best. I definitely see struggles here, but you will get through it, and you will get through it. So, in the past you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. But it's next to the King of Pentacles in reverse here, which is your Earth sign energy. Virgo, I'm reading this as your energy. And I'm seeing that you don't want to speak to someone, or there could be some confusion. The way that I'm reading this card is stop, don't speak, don't talk to me. Talk to the hand kind of thing. You could be you might have been holding a grudge with regards to someone, feeling very overburdened with work, responsibilities, duties, things that you hate to do, but you have to do them anyway because you want to be successful. I also see in your past a tendency to possibly, you know, be working too much, possibly workaholism. You might have been feeling, sometimes the King of Pentacles reverse can be possessive. He can be someone who is also too focused on the material. So focusing too much on earthly things. Now we are in Libra season, and Libra is ruled by the crown chakra. And that means that divine love and, you know, focusing on the higher energies of the crown chakra will be very important. So Libra doesn't have a lot to do with the earthly plane. They really don't even really exist here. I mean, they have to because they've been incarnated, and that's their karma. But Libra really doesn't. If Libra had their preference, they would go back to where they came from. Whatever galaxy, land, far, you know what I'm saying? They would go back there because they don't really belong on this earth. They're here to create harmony. They're here to bring balance in our lives, to make adjustments, to harmonize people, situations, etc. But when it comes to actually like the earthly realm, I find Libras can struggle a lot with that because they don't really, they're very airy in that sense. They're very ethereal. They live in kind of a higher state of consciousness, or the ones that are most evolved can. So I don't know why I felt like lecturing you on that. I guess it was just something I was thinking about today. I thought it was pretty interesting, what was coming up in my mind. But you also have the Seven of Rods here, and that's where I'm seeing the challenges. I feel like you are, it's like a Boxing Day for you, and this was in the past. I'm seeing that you were put on the defensive. You had a lot of people pointing fingers at you. You had a lot of struggles, a lot of adversity, a lot of stuff coming at you, and it was kind of like whack-a-mole. I don't know if you've ever seen this game, but one mole pops up and you're supposed to whack it. It's like one of these boardwalk games, and another one will pop up, and just as soon as it goes back down, another one pops up. So it's kind of like you were in this, you were like surrounded on all sides by different issues, and you know, you really had to stand up for yourself. I feel like there was someone here who was like pressuring you or putting the screws to you. I see also that you had a huge decision to make. You had a, you know, there was at least one or two people that you were kind of like, I'm not so sure about this person. You have Judgment in reverse. So it could be that, you know, you were feeling judgmental of people, judgmental of yourself. You might have been reviewing the past and trying to come to terms with things, but unable to kind of make a final decision or make a, you know, what do I want to say? You had a call here to make, not a phone call, but maybe. You had to make some kind of judgment call here. And I think that you weren't ready yet to kind of come out about your decision, but you were feeling pretty judgy about people. You were kind of like, I don't like this, I don't like that, this person is annoying, etc. So you had plenty of like mental critiques there, I would say. Yeah, I feel like you're, I hate to put it so bluntly, but I feel like you're rather unhappy currently, and very much unwilling to budge on something. With the Hangman reverse, it tells me that you've already released yourself from a situation. I mean, you could be dealing with a Pisces, I suppose, but what I'm seeing here is someone who is unwilling to budge. They've already looked at something from all sides. They've already like judged it, critiqued it, torn it up, etc. But it's kind of like, I'm looking at his posture, his arms are folded, and he's very, very, look at his face, not happy. Not happy at all. And sometimes with the Hangman reversed, it suggests an inflexibility, an unwillingness to bend to someone else's will. You might expect someone else to be the first to come to you. It's kind of like, well, you know, no, they should come and talk to me, or they're, you know, or this is not, you know, it's kind of like maybe you're not happy where you are, but you're kind of refusing to do anything about it. You could be shifting blame. Just watch out for that. I also feel like you've been on hold with someone, or you've been kind of hung out to dry, so to speak, and you are definitely looking at it from all perspectives, but your energy is still there. You're still doing that. It's kind of saying that either, I'm going to say it like pretty bluntly, this card suggests you need to either shit or get off the pot, essentially, because you could be holding up your own spiritual process. It's like you already know what you have to do here. You might be afraid to kind of release yourself and move forward. You have yet to do the moving forward part. You haven't done that part yet. This is creating stagnation. This is creating Four of Cups reversed, which is what I would call taking things and people for granted because you're just not seeing. It's kind of a blah energy. It's kind of like, oh, well, that's great. You don't really appreciate what you have. You can't really see what you have. There's the seeds of discontent mixed in with pleasure, which creates more toxicity. So be wary of toxic apathy and a kind of unwillingness to budge on your perspective. You might also spend some more time doing things that are forcing you to be more empathetic, to be more compassionate, to see things from other people's point of view. You know, volunteer work, for example, or humbling yourself in doing certain things, charity work, etc. If you find it difficult to feel grateful, I also sense that some of you could be looking for a sign, because I'm sensing that you've been kind of left out in the cold with respect to maybe at least one relationship. There could be some financial issues as well. I'm seeing here that there's, you know, this is poverty mindset. This is feeling a lack, but coming out of that place. And this could be with regards to definitely an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, they're coming up very strong in your reading, in your present situation. And by the way, this is all your present here. This person has their back to you, and they are like planning their future. They're wanting to move forward. I don't feel like they're really waiting around anymore for you. They've already made their decision. They're coming across as extremely violent in their energy, like very upsetting, very cruel, kind of harsh. They probably have very nice things to say to you. I don't think that you're talking to this person, but I feel like I can feel their evil eye from here. So just a forewarning there. This could be the person that you have kind of not made up your mind about what to do about this person. I feel like there's a lot of judgmental thinking when it comes to this person, a feeling of just being like looking for a sign, but also like feeling like there's nothing you can do. You guys may not be talking, or there could be poor communication or money issues or something. Going into the future, you have the Devil and the Queen of Rods. I'm seeing that there could be an attraction here in your future with a fire sign, specifically a female, or you could obviously, you know, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Leo. I'm seeing carnal pleasure here. I'm seeing temptation, and there could be a temptation to, you might be attracted to someone like a Queen of Wands who's very outgoing, charming, very extrovert energy. Queen of Rods is also someone who you have to you'd have to go chase this person. You'd have to go chase them. This person comes up as being very happy, very grounded. Also, I see that they have at least a new beginning in some area of their life. The only problem is I'm feeling like either this person doesn't know that you exist, or there's a difficulty bridging the gap between you. This could be someone from your past, or someone that you might have like wanted to reconcile with at some point, but I'm feeling a lack of motivation or some kind of, like, I feel like the sexual passion is not there yet with this person. It could be, but it isn't yet. Also, with the star in reverse, there's, you know, some kind of pessimism or feeling of hopelessness with regards to maybe this person is very far away, maybe this person you haven't talked in a long time. I do see their energy coming up in your reading, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, female. Now, of course, this could be a male if more feminine attributes apply. I've seen men come up as the Queen of Wands. This is also someone that has a lot of feminine energy around them, so regardless, they just are, they exude quite a lot of charm, quite a lot of confidence. This could be someone who's a good manager of resources. She may have her own business, or he may have his own business. Very creative, probably in the creative profession. I see, yeah, like I said, a tremendous amount of physical desire and attraction, like magnetic attraction to be with this person or around this person. But there's difficulty, like I said, bridging the gap somehow. So your outcome is the Fool in reverse, and I often do see the Fool as your card, Virgo. Now, it's telling me that you do want to trust. You want a new adventure. You want a new beginning. You want to take that leap of faith, but something is holding you back. Usually it can be a lack of trust, like distrusting a situation. I do see restlessness within you, and possibly you could be a little bit reckless. For some people might be coming off as recklessness. But I do feel like you know, either you want to go off and be with someone else, do something new. There's this desire for this new beginning, but I feel like there's delays around that happening. I don't feel like the month of October, I don't see it happening yet, but it will eventually be there. I don't believe I talked about the underlying theme or challenge of your reading, which is the Emperor in reverse. So this is telling me that if you are a man watching, or if you're a cross watcher, the Emperor to me represents someone who is very tyrannical. They don't have any boundaries. It's very chaotic. They could have a lot of difficulty embodying their role as like a patriarch or a father. If it's a woman, it could be someone who is emotionally, like, they can be very abusive. They may also have control issues and tend to lash out. But I also have the sign of Leo or Aries here, so you could be dealing with a Leo or Aries, or if you have that in your chart. I'm sensing here a loss of control or a feeling of not being able to lead. Now, sometimes in most relationships, you've got to have a leader, and you've got to have someone to kind of, there's a leader and a follower. I mean, two people can't both be leading a relationship at the same time. So this could represent someone who is not taking an opportunity to lead the relationship forward. Since this isn't a relationship reading with regards to business and life in general, there's a need to kind of obey rules and boundaries, or to create new boundaries and rules so that there's not as much chaos. Because what I'm seeing here is either you're dealing with someone who's very controlling, or this is your energy and you're coming across as like either very chaotic, very out of control, or someone who can be kind of like a tyrant. That doesn't strike me as your energy though. Similar to a King of Swords here, so this could be the same energy. I'm just seeing someone who is dealing with a loss of power, and the way that it affects this person is they become hopping mad. It's kind of like the Emperor has been tossed out of his throne. He's been dethroned, and so what does he do? He's going to, assassinate and execute whoever, he's going to lay the blame on whoever is closest to him. So this is definitely kind of a it's a warning. It's definitely a red flag here that, you know, someone here needs to keep their power in check, their temper in check, and, you know, definitely it can be helped by having good boundaries, obeying, you know, having some rules set up, a structure. Like, this is about structure and rules and logic, and when it's reversed, someone is emphasizing their emotions over logic. So as a theme of this reading, it could be saying, you know, don't let your emotions take over. You have to think clearly and make sure that you have very good boundaries with people, because that could also be causing some issues for you, especially with the devil here. The devil can talk about addictions, codependency, things that we know that feel good to us, that we know that we want to do, but we know that we shouldn't be doing them. We know they're not good for us. So just watch out for that, and I think you'll be okay this month. It definitely looks like not the easiest energies to deal with, but like I said, I feel like you will get through this. You will get through this, Virgo. Hang in there. I send you off with love and light. Guys, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you resonate. And I'll definitely be in touch with you. If you'd like a private reading, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is below in the description. Sending you love and light. Bye.